Pattaya has a bad stigma, and I hate to say that too. It just seems like a crazy party town, So I wanted to kind of get away from that. People like me to do the comparison of why I think Thailand to me is the best country out of all the countries. But I think Thailand has an open market, more lax in the rules and the laws, and it's more. I did one interview. I called it the New America. More appreciated outside of our country. The black men and why they come travel here, because it seemed like our value is more. We're more valued. We have a higher valuation. We get more love. The culture loves us. We are more welcomed than we are in our own hood.
All right, man. We got my man Brandon in the building, owner of Culture Lounge and Cafe. How's everything doing today, brother?
Man, all good. Just happy to be able to grace your channel. Thank you, BMT. You're a pioneer in this industry, So just happy to be in the building, and I really appreciate you coming through.
Yes, most definitely, man. Most definitely. So let's start from the beginning. I always like to start from the beginning, man. Like, what got you out of America and start traveling in the first place?
Yeah, right. So military for one. So been all around the world with the military. And what brought me to Thailand is I got recruited from a software company to do some business development. They seek me out on LinkedIn and see my MBA, see my credentials or whatever. So they wanted me to kind of come over here and build their business. And I did that for a while. But I'm not used to working for anybody because I'm retired. So I kind of wanted to build something on my own and go in my own lane, in my own area. So that's what got me to what you see today, the cafe. And then I partner up with one of the top real estate companies in Roof 21. That's how I was able to secure that location. So we started out doing some business dinners and hosting some investors coming in looking for real estate in the market, since Pattaya is a hot market. And started out slow, just doing some breakfast and brunch, and then the rest is history.
Okay, and how many countries you been to?
Oh man, I can't even count. All the Asian countries, not as many as you have, but been to many of the Asian countries, the Middle East countries, probably like a total of 15.
Okay, yes, about around the same. Yeah, okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I have been in the Middle East, but not for like a long period of time or anything like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And out of all those countries you went to, why Thailand? Why did you choose Thailand?
So Thailand, that's a great question. A lot of people ask me that question, and I get that people like me to do the comparison of why I think Thailand to me is the best country out of all the countries. And I asked a lot of guys like yourself that's been to a lot of different countries, but I think Thailand has an open market, more lax in the rules and the laws, and it's more. I did one interview. I called it the New America. I think Thailand is a very diverse economy and community. You have your Asians, your Chinese, you have every walk of life coming through this country. And as you see, Bangkok is the most visited country in the world. So I thought that Thailand will be a great market to be able to bring something that was a proper representation of our culture. Outside of McDonald's and KFC. As you see the big name brands, you'll see all those big name brands, but you won't see something that really represented us, how we do it back in America. So that kind of took people by surprise, and I wanted to introduce our style and our ambiance, our food, our service, and just the type of our music, just all our culture. They see what they see on TV, but they don't see it in person.
So why did you decide to open up culture in overseas in Thailand versus, let's say, Atlanta or DC or something like that?
Yeah, right. We're already oversaturated there. And it seemed like we're more appreciated. What's funny is we're more appreciated outside of our country. And I hate to say that, you know, a lot of times, even as you see, you talk about the black men and why they come travel here, because it seems like our value is we're more valued, we have a higher valuation, you know what I'm saying, as we do if we're in our own country. And I hate to say it, it's like we're not valued. It's like people don't know something good until it's gone, you know. So we come here and then we get more love, you know. The culture loves us, you know. So it seems like that we are more welcomed than we are in our own hood. You know, so, and I hate to say it like that, but that's just the reality, you know. At home, we're just a regular average person, but over here, we're treated like a superstar. So, and you go where you're welcome and you're wanted, you know. So you go where you're loved, and that's kind of why I did. And a lot of people ask me that, well, why don't you bring culture back to Atlanta or bring it back to Houston? Nah, it's not going to get the same welcome, because now I'm competing with every other black establishment, you know. So they don't value it as much as they would here.
Now, even, of course, it's black owned, but your demographic is kind of like more than black Americans. You have Europeans, Russians. How do you cater to all those different demographics?
Yeah, good question. So like even today I had my predominantly customer base today was all Chinese. And I took a picture with a Chinese family today. And it sucks is you just said, why wouldn't I do a culture in Atlanta? What's funny is you're not going to see too many Chinese going to those black establishments in Atlanta. You know?
That's true.
And they don't value it like what they would here. But when you take a great product, everybody loves food. When you take a great product, you package it well, you offer it to the masses, you become more appreciated. And so also it's about spreading the love and the customer service. You know, being happy, being nice to people. It doesn't take a lot to be nice to people. Regardless if you don't know the language, spread the love through the food. You know, treat everybody as it's your first time meeting them, you know, and you want to show a great impression. And so that's kind of what I did, and that's kind of the keys to success is I try to take every demographic from Russian, Chinese, Japanese, and even try to learn their language, and even try to create my menu and put it in their language. And I started out with simple items that would transcend into their culture. I didn't just go all soul food. So I started out egg Benedict, avocado toast, smoothie bowl, fried chicken, something that they can more relate to. And so once they was able to relate to those items and try them out and say, oh man, this is good. So then I started slowly bringing other items out. And that's when the French toast and then the pancakes. Who doesn't like French toast and pancakes? And then the rest was history. Okay,
and you're a little further out from most of the tourist area. I mean, this is still kind of a tourist area to a certain degree. What made you decide to kind of go further out from, let's just say, the walking street and the beach road?
So Pattaya has a bad stigma, you know, and I hate to say that too. It just seems like a crazy party town, you know. So I wanted to kind of get away from that. And then also, if you see the Thai government, they're trying to change that stigmatization as well. So I want to come to Jantiem, which is a more upscale area, predominantly Russians, but the community is growing, the city's growing, and then also a lot of top businesses are coming towards out this way. The central is more saturated, so I kind of wanted to be away from that. I wanted to be a food destination. I didn't want to be just on the walking street, and you know, I wanted people to really come for the ambiance, the food, and that's kind of what created the buzz. And then the location, I'm in the best location. You know, I'm with the top condominium group, Riviera, and so I'm on the corner, and the whole ambiance and the type of clientele and the customer base that comes over here is a totally different customer base that's what's located in Central. So I wanted to target that whole audience.
Would you say this is more like an expat area, more so than a tourist area?
It's a little both, but yeah, more expat because they're looking forward to get out of that city too. You know,
okay.
they're not trying to be in that city as well. They're trying to be more also family, you know, more family focused. And that's another thing. I wanted to create an ambiance and a place to where you can bring your family, your mom, your grandmother, and the kids. More in central area, you have a whole different environment. You know, so that's why I strategically wanted to be over here. And I was one of the first businesses in this area. Now
You was.
Yeah, now you're seeing everything pop up over here. You got a lot more condominiums gonna be going up across the street. You got the gas station, KFC, you know, 7-Eleven. You got 2 7-Elevens. So they're seeing the same thing I'm seeing, you know, but it's all about how can you quickly enter the market before someone else does. Lounge and Cafe, welcome. Good. So yeah, this is the cafe. This is the downstairs. My staff, my new manager right here. And yeah, so this area is like a little bar, working area, working space. And we have upstairs. So
there's the owner right there.
Yeah, I appreciate you. So this is the.
You thought I was an owner.
This is the overflow. This is our big conference room area. We have a lot of big parties. This is Chicago.
Yes, sir.
Got to go in the building.
So we have a lot of this seats, like 20 people up here. We got a lot of families that come and sit up here and eat. And then this is also our overflow.
Okay.
Yep.
Excellent, man. This is nice vibes.
Yeah.
Passport Bros, Thailand.
This ain't just about travel, it's about freedom. About finding peace in places they told us were dangerous. About brotherhood, real follow trends. We build our own lanes. And yeah, we rock it different too. This is the uniform for men who think big. Passport Bros. More than a shirt, it's a way of life.
Yeah, go cop the new merch.